And now we're live. I'm going to start getting final bits set up. Getting my channel up and running. All right. Go to my creator studio instead. It might be easier. The only reason why I don't like going into the creator studio because it's just the ugh. There we go. Oh shoot, I forgot. Can you give me both a link to your channel and I need a link to your channel, I need a link to the stream so I can tweet it out and do all the other stuff. Lefty.
Yep.
Okay, I was just checking to see if you could hear me.
Yep. I can hear you.
Okay, can you give me the links to the stream and your channel?
Yep. Hold on.
No, wait, actually, I think I might be able to get it. Let me see. Come on.
Okay. Here's the stream link.
Okay. Copy.
How many subscribers did I gain over BronyCon? Good God.
Wait, you got how many subscribers did you get?
I had 286 when I went to BronyCon. Now I have 291.
Oh, nice.
Where the hell did those come from?
All right. Now I just gotta go into DeviantArt. Okay, Twitter, DA are done. Now on to Skype, which is going to take one of the longer ones.
Cool.
Hang on, I'm trying to. There we go.
So where exactly do you want me to start off with?
Well, the beginning is a nice place to start.
Okay, well, I remember getting to Baltimore, and since I got there early to the point where even neither Blackbird or Bright were there, I just sat in my room and watched Christine on my iPad. And then I got a text
you mean
from
the
Blackbird
horror
that they
movie?
had arrived. What?
You mean the horror movie?
Yeah, it's a good Stephen King movie.
Oh.
I'm not a peeping Tom, if that's what you thought.
No, I got confused because again, I'm not a big horror movie fan.
Huh. Well, anyway, went down to the convention center. They had the normal way blocked off for some reason to get in the convention center, so I had to walk like down to like the I think it was the Pratt Street lobby, like on the road. We had to go up the escalators. And then I just stood down there waiting for Blackbird to show up because he was at the Days Inn, which is right across the street from the convention center.
Okay.
And so it was funny because when he showed up, said hi to him and his roommates, and I told him, I pointed to the registration area and said, there, you go wait over yonder in that long ass line. And because there was only one person in the panelist line I had to wait behind.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Once.
Which it was actually Finn the pony who was standing in front of me, funnily enough.
Oh. I really wanted to meet Finn.
I got another picture with him this year, and I specifically asked him, hey, I got a picture with you last year, and it really tormented my friend Wooden Sword. Can I get another picture with you this year so I can torment him some more? It's like, oh yeah, I'll happily do that. So I got another picture with him and put it in the void and specifically tagged Sword and said Finn 2018, and that was all. And he's just, why do you torment me, Lefty? Did you mention me, by the way? I forgot to mention to Sword. I wanted to reply, and it just slipped my mind. I was like, yeah, I mentioned you're the guy I like to torment with pictures of Finn. Let's see. Bright got in a little late on registration day because we were hoping to do something with her, but we ended up sitting on the steps of, that little area that sometimes has little snack carts and drink carts outside the registration in the main events hall.
Yeah.
We were sitting on the steps near the fountain there, and these two guys just approached the four of us, and are like, hey, do you want to play Cards Against Humanity? Like, okay, yeah, we'll do that, pass the time. Ended up playing so long, we had like 7 other people join us. We had a massive party playing Cards Against Humanity.
Awesome.
And then, we saw Bright walking by. She had I don't know the specific type of hat, but she had her little a pin with her cutie mark attached to it, which was really cool. And just said hi to her and asked if she wanted to join us. She had dinner plans with her friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to sit there and try to figure out this. Do I even have a stream channel for this sort of thing? Yeah, I do. Okay.
And that was about it for the first day, because we parted ways. I went back to my hotel, which was the Marriott. And then I was so excited the next day. I told Blackbird when I woke up, like, I'm gonna head down there already and get just soak in the convention center as much as I could. Then we met up outside the main events hall, and what was weird was I was expecting them, what they did last year, to do the the welcome to animation, but they didn't do it. It's kind of disappointing because I really liked that.
Aww.
Then, yeah, opening ceremonies was okay. Definitely not as good as last year's.
Yeah, I remember last year's. Last year's was really good.
Yeah, and then right after that, we raced upstairs to. They put the Hall of the Sun in the level 400 ballroom this year, which was a really good move on their part, especially for the gala.
Yeah.
But we went upstairs to watch Obab Scribbler's analytics on YouTube panel, which really informative and really good. But the bottom line of the panel was the algorithm's technically not out to get you; it's learning you, and Google is greedy. With pretty much bottom line.
Yeah, in other news, water is wet.
But it was funny, I think, because Scribbler likes to be funny. I think she missed a huge opportunity for a joke when she said the Google or the YouTube algorithm is learning you, and I leaned over to Blackbird and said, "Did they not watch Terminator?"
I don't get it.
An algorithm learning you is creepy.
Again, I still don't get it.
Have you seen the Oh yeah, you don't watch horror movies.
I am too pure for this world.
Have you heard the jokes that have come out of your mouth?
I don't know who you are.
And
let's
then
see
for
here.
the first day, really, we just got autographs because we kind of decided, first day, let's just make that an autograph day, because early on in the day there weren't too many panels we were interested in, but the first autograph I got was from Peter New.
Oh, nice.
And he wrote, I had all of the people, if they wanted to make an autograph out to me, they saw my badge, like, you want it made out to Mr. Left Turn? Like, nah, my friends all call me Lefty, you can do that and save some ink. So Peter New signed my copy of season 5. He wrote Lefty and put "Yep, Peter New."
Nice.
But the thing is, I told him that, all my friends told me if I was going to meet you, I'd do my Big Mac voice for you. Can I do it? And he said, "Oh, sure, go ahead." So I did the Hardy Smarty line from Hearts and Who's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And which he liked my voice. He liked my Big Mac voice. But right after I said the line, he looked at me like, "Oh, am I really your Hardy Smarty baby?"
Oh God!
It was funny.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love Peter New, especially how on Twitter he rolls with the Princess Big Mac jokes.
Oh, hey, Nova! Nova's here. Woohoo! Hey!
Yay! Hi, Nova. And then after that, I got to meet Bill Newton, and I had a feeling you may have wanted to meet him because he was in that podcast with you and FNGR.
Yeah.
Which I had no idea he was an Aussie until he started talking. Which, by the way, my official headcanon now, he is Wooden Sword's long-lost uncle until I get convincing evidence. I do not think otherwise. It was really funny.
Don't crush.
I had him do the Pharynx voice where he's like, "I put you in a bag." I thought it went great. I friggin' love that line. But they all had these cards with their characters that they voice, and since I didn't have any season 7 gear, I just had him sign one of those cards, and he wrote, "Lefty, do not turn right. Bad things will happen."
Trying to think of how to do this. Damn. Just can you see what I'm planning? What I'm trying to do here?
Yeah. Ooh, Jessica's here.
Hey, Jessica.
Let's see. After I can't remember exactly who. I can't remember the order of which was after Bill. I think it might have been Ingrid Nilsson, who voices all of Pinky's sisters. But my favorite part of that is she is one of the sweetest people I have ever met in my life. She's just so bubbly and happy to be there. And she did her limestone voice without me asking her, hey, can you do a line with your limestone voice? Because we were joking about hard work and whatnot. And I mentioned, oh, yeah, I have, because she said something about working hard in her limestone voice. And I joked, like, yeah, I had to afford this awesome jacket somehow. Then she reached over and started petting the sleeve where the flame is. And she's like, yes, I really love your jacket. I've been admiring it since you got in line.
Oh.
Yeah. Then she got I got a picture with everyone who I got an autograph with, by the way. Oh, thanks, Jessica. I had fun spending time with Zal, by the way. I'll get to that in a little bit. But she was, Ingrid was also passing out these little boulders you could get at the table.
Little holder boulders.
Yes. Yeah, I picked one up and put him in my pocket and got to carry him around BronyCon.
Aww.
She was just so sweet. And wait till you see the picture how much taller I am than her. Let's see.
Well, if you want, I can actually.
I did not meet Ty and Daga.
Oh, you didn't meet Tai Tai?
Unfortunately. I couldn't find him, so I wanted to compare heights with him, because I compared heights of myself with Anthony C. last year, who was one tall. Well, I don't want to get demonetized, I won't say it.
He's a very tall Aussie.
Yes, he is. Let's see. I think after Ingrid, I went and M.A. Larson was there. I love M.A. Larson. Okay, you know the joke of how he'll sign anything?
Yep.
Someone, and I'm not kidding, on a dolly brought the tailgate of a Ford F-150 up to the autograph room, and he signed it. And then I heard a story from someone who said he signed one of the elevator doors in the Hilton. So if you go next year to the Hilton, you have to look for the elevator where he signed.
It's probably going to be washed off by then.
No, he used an industrial marker, so it's embedded in the metal.
I hope so. But knowing the Hilton, they probably washed it off. Oh, it'll be gone by next year. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
Okay. Oh, really, Nova? That's funny. Yeah, Jessica, I met Ingrid Nilsson. She voices all of Pinky's sisters. Nova was just telling me in the chat that May Larson also signed an out of order sign.
He did?
Yes.
Alright, let me check my chat here. Oh, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to... Lefty, do you want to describe the commission that you asked for me?
Yeah. What it was, Midnight Chimes and I, we're good friends. I'll say we're good friends, as we chat a lot in the Void, and I'm the one who got him in the Void. But I love NASCAR, and he loves Formula One, so we joke about that a lot. And then I was thinking, why not do like a Civil War thing, because we're in the Void together, against NASCAR and Formula One. So Quill is drawing me as Captain America with my NASCAR gear on, and she'll draw Midnight as Iron Man with his Formula One gear on. be like, I think Void Civil War, we might call it, or Motorsport Civil War. I'm not entirely sure.
No idea. Sorry about that. I have to keep hopping between things.
I saw that, Jessica. You doing the Homer Simpson dough.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, Xeon, that's amazing. Call it Car Wars.
All right.
That's amazing.
Let's see.
And then let's see. That's 4 already. Then the 5th person we met on day 1 was Nick Confalone, and this was my favorite part of getting autographs. Was I got in line for Blackbird, and I got in line early enough for Nick Confalone that we were the first 2 in line because he hadn't arrived yet, and I was wanting to tell him this. He got there and I paid the person, hey, I'm gonna get an autograph and a picture, and I told Nick Confalone, I'm like, I want to thank you so much for Forgotten Friendship. I thought that was a fantastic way to kick off MLP for 2018, and his face lit up, and he leapt up and hugged me.
Aww.
He was just this was his first BronyCon and Bill Newton's first BronyCon. And
I hope to go next year.
I know, because people were saying if it's the last one, get the main 6, get all the CMC, get John Delancey.
Yes! Oh god, if John Delancey goes, oh!
If they get John Delancey, I don't care how long the line will be. I will wait for John Delancey. He is a god.
Same. Well, I mean, unless of course he's doing autographs today. We have lip sync battles.
When I get to that, I have an idea for what we should do next year.
Oh, what?
I'll get to it in a minute. But Nick, after he hugged me, I pulled out my season 6 DVD copy because I was originally gonna bring it if Rebecca Choichet was gonna show up. If Rebecca Choichet was gonna show up, I was gonna sign the Rainbow Rocks DVD I have, but since Nick was going, I decided to bring season 6 because he wrote a lot of season 6 episodes that I liked.
Yeah.
And I had him sign the pink square at the bottom of the horrendous season 6 DVD cover, which, by the way, I have a review of if you want to go watch it after this live stream.
Self-plug. You shameless self-plugger. I kid.
I know. But no, he signed the pink square because Starlight is not on the season 6 cover. So I decided, hey, I'll get him to sign it because he wrote some of my favorite episodes with her in it. And he signed his name Nick Confalone, and he drew a little pony in it too.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
Your head, his weight is at a really weird angle.
I don't want to be looking down at his gear stick.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. One second.
I can't demonetize that, YouTube. Let's see. For day 1, that was just about it until we went to not the TF2. We actually didn't do the TF2 panel this year. We went to like an analysis panel that had Dr. Wolf, Josh Scorcher, Silver Quill, Keyframe, and KP. It was funny. Bright Idea decided not to go to that, but Silver Quill was dropping puns left and right, and Blackbird and I were joking that maybe Silver Quill and Bright should be mortal enemies because they keep out-punning each other.
Yeah, maybe they should. But, if you're watching the stream right now, you really need to think about that. That would be so cool.
What was funny is Silver Quill brought his dinner to the panel and was eating it, and KP got up and snatched some of his fries while he was saying something. But what was funny is eventually she just walked up and grabbed the whole container of food and brought it over to where she was sitting. And then once the panel was over, she just like held it up. Hey, who wants this? And I ran out like, I'll take it. So I got to hold Silver Quill's box of what was his dinner.
You see, if that had been me, I would have grabbed it. I would have begun. I would have slowly began. I probably would have been jogging out of the room. You want your food, you got to work for it.
And then afterwards, I got pictures with Josh Scorcher and Finn the Pony. And the only reason I got another picture with Finn the Pony, because I got one with him last year, was to torment Wooden Sword.
Ah. I just realized that shoulder is way too high. I fail as an artiste.
Let's see. Then after that, I went to a panel in the Hall of Chaos, and then I went to bed.
And that was the first day?
Yeah, that was the first day. Second day, let me think. Second day, I remember walking around the vendor hall because luckily Bright's friend who was there, whose name is also Quill, but his name was Quill and Lead. Luckily I had his song that he wanted to do downloaded to my tablet, so he had a slot filled. But I was thinking, okay, 9 people, it's not the 10. The last person, which would have been Zal, like he can just send us off with a finale. And then I bump into a certain turtle in the vendor hall.
Oh, Looney?
Yes. Walking around. And I just, me, shameless self-promotion, like, hey, Looney, I know you're in the Rift City. And he sort of recognized me, but, not really. He's like, I've heard your name somewhere before. Like, I'm in Rift City too. And I was like, hey, Looney, I'm up for a collab if you want to do one. And I already got the perfect name for it. It's like, well, yeah, what's that? It's like Looney and Lefty Reviews. And he kind of liked the name. And he's like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. But I heard you're running lip sync battles panel later tonight. I'm like, yeah, you saw it on the program? He's like, yeah, I saw it. But I was also talking to someone called Bright Idea earlier. And she said there's a slot open, and she said to come find you. And he's like, do you think I could be in it? And it's like the Hallelujah music started playing in my head, like, oh my God, this can't be more perfect. Needed one person, and someone wanted to be in it. And it's like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
And so I had to, because I couldn't download them previous before I went to BronyCon, I didn't mind this. I had to buy. He didn't know which song he wanted to pick. There were 2, so I just bought them off Google Play and downloaded them to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. On the first night, too, we were in the vendor hall, and everyone at the same time looked at their phones because we all got a text message alert for flash flood warning.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and when we went outside, I had never seen that much rain in my entire life. And it was just like a monsoon. And it didn't last very long, but kind of glad we didn't have any plans to go outside.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Also, the second day, me, Blackbird, his 2 roommates are named Nate and Nick, and Bright. We all ran.
Nova, I don't know what you mean. Nova, I ish confoozled. He said to use a vector circle. Like, what do you mean, like the ellipse tool?
Then he says, do the thing I said.
I'm trying, Nova.
Yeah. And then we all ran across the street to eat at Subway.
I forgot the things you taught me. We haven't spoken like over a year.
Yeah. we all ran across the street to Subway, and then because all the tables were full, so we went back to the convention center and sat in the little area outside the food court, where these two guys approached us, who were quote magicians, and like they set a napkin on fire and in front of our table.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the magic trick didn't work there, but I remember Blackbird celebrating because they forgot their Sharpie there, and he was like, mine. And then after that, it was time to go down to Harmony Plaza and start getting ready for the lip sync battles panel, and Wolf King was already there, and I had no idea because I'm just like waiting. Okay, we need these people, and all of a sudden someone tapped me on the shoulder, and it was Wolf King. Like, oh, you were already here. Like, yeah, I decided to sit down here and wait for a while, and I had no idea he was even there, so I felt bad. But it came down to the wire, with people showing up, and then just, oh wow. And it was, what was really funny is when it was time to start, I called everybody up on stage, and to do the welcome to the lip sync battles thing, and I was apologizing, saying we only have 9 now, but we promise it'll be fun. Then all of a sudden someone's like, Lefty, Trail's right here, and I just looked down like, oh, he snuck up on me. Everyone does have our full panel.
Oh yeah, did you guys manage to get the shout out
Yes, we did. And I explained that I didn't say who, because I didn't know if you wanted me to, I didn't know.
No, it's okay.
Drop a name. So I'm just like, one of them had an illness and they couldn't come, but Game Link, and there were several people recording, but Game Link got it all. But I can't remember the exact thing I said it right now, but I said something along the lines of, we all miss you. We hope you all get better, and we hope the show's good for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it kind of went well. It went really good. The audience at the very end, because I asked them, who's planning to come back next year, and a lot of them cheered. And then I said, who wants us to come back and do it again next year? And everyone erupted in cheers. So they want us to come back next year.
I'm so happy.
Yeah. It's really cool. Spirits doing Stand Out from the Goofy movie. She was in her deer fursuit, so she just took off her deer head, like did the moves in her suit, which is really cool.
Are you cool with me cutting it off like about here?
What?
The picture?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me...
It'd be really funny. With the top of the shield there, it'd be funny if you turn it into a tire.
I could try that.
I remember my set, because I was trying to crack some jokes during the thing, try to keep it funny with Bright going on. And yeah. I remember one specific joke I cracked. I think it was after Quill and Led's skit, because I just because some people pointed out, dude, how are you not overheating in that jacket? Because mine is heavy and thick and it's black, so it'll soak in a lot of heat. And I decided to crack a joke like, I know some of you looking up here think I'm nuts for wearing a racing jacket at the end of July in friggin' Baltimore, but then I added, well, but of course I'm nuts, because I like to watch cars go in circles, don't you know?
Nice.
Let's see. But during my set, because I had my phone with me for, the order, and I was just looking and joking with Bright, and I'm like, oh, let's see who our next victim is to entertain these people. I'm like, oh, it's me. So then I had her go to my tablet and hit play, and the instant the first few beats of Take On Me started playing, like half the audience got up and started doing the Spider-Man thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, during the song, they're like dancing around the chairs that were set up while I was doing Take On Me. And it was one of the coolest and funniest things I'd ever seen. And at the very end, you know, everyone had sat down, did the cheer thing, and Bright asked, Lefty, you have such a deep voice. How'd you hit all those high notes? And I'm like, a lot of bargaining with Dormammu. I ended up losing to Wolfking. You know, he had Eat It by Weird Al.
Yeah.
And poor Wolfking, he actually said he hurt his knees during his thing.
Yeah, that's what he told me, and I
felt bad.
Did he let you know if he was feeling any better?
Not yet, but I think he was, because he was, on the third day, he was walking around pretty fine around Baltimore. I saw him.
Oh, that's good. He said he had to go get a brace, so it was probably because he was wearing the brace.
That sucks, but yeah. I ended up losing to him, but I was fine with that. Because I remember a lot of the people who were recording also had these apologetic faces when, you know, they were announcing when the audience chose Wolfking to win. Because when I was doing my thing, I saw most of them were filming the Spider-Man thing instead of me, and I'm like, guys, I'm not upset. As long as people had fun, that's all I care about. That's what this panel is for. If you guys had fun, that's all I care about. And they started cheering. So it's like, I don't care. I had fun. You had fun. That was the point of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad Jessica is here because when it was Zal's turn and I announced him, I said, I think he has a few words to say too. And he dedicated his thing to you and Ebek.
Aww.
But then when he gave me back the microphone, I covered it and said and added something. And he's like, oh yeah, and he took the microphone back. He's like, oh, and I also dedicate this lip sync battle to my honey bunny Jessica, and all the audience.
Yo.
Like, but no, after that, wait till you hear it on the recording. Someone right after the dolls, someone shouted emotional manipulation. He did Evermore from the Beauty and the Beast remake, but then it was Looney's turn. He got to send us off. And have you seen The Greatest Showman?
No.
Okay, I hadn't seen it either, so I didn't really know the song all too well. I kind of listened to it before, but he did From Now On, and without a doubt, that was my favorite of all the battles, because it starts off kind of slow and somber, but then it builds up to this huge party. Yes, it is. No, but it's a very, very good song.
I need to see it, I guess.
Yeah, it wells up to this huge celebration type song, and Looney jumped off stage, you know, and started dancing around, and a lot of people started following him, and oh my god, it was so cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then of course we had the closing thing. I got everybody back on stage, and you know, thanked them for joining, thanked everyone for coming, and you know, that's when I asked, you know, for BronyCon 2019, a lot of people cheered, and then I added, you know, who wants to see us do this again, and everybody cheered again, and I had several people actually after the panel talking to me. People I had no idea who they were. They're like, hey, I kind of want to get in next year. What do you think? I'm like, I'm open to pretty much anyone doing this. So
yeah,
shoot me a message on Discord. And I also liked Game Link's set because he did a Paul McCartney song, and he was dressed as Paul McCartney with a bass guitar from rock band Beatles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I remember and I, you know, going along with the jokes, like I asked him, how did you even get here from the 60s, Mr. McCartney? Because I was going along with his cosplay. And he made a Doctor Who joke about, some guy with a blue police box sent me, 50 years into the future. And I joked, oh, you missed the 80s because that was the best decade for music. Am I right, folks? And the audience cheered.
Hang on, I gotta look for a picture of you.
And then I was thinking, and I didn't think of this until they mentioned, sadly, that, BronyCon 2019 will be the last BronyCon, which, it hurt me so much to see announce that.
Yeah.
But I just thought, you know what? When we do panel applications next year, let's ask for an 1.5-hour panel, get like 14 acts, so we'll have 7 battles. And then we should have enough time. Let's get every single person who participated up on stage. We should all together lip sync True True Friend.
Yes! Oh my god, that is amazing!
I think that would be the perfect way to send off BronyCon.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Nova, you have to go next year. Are you going to go next year? Please say you're going next year. Woo!
Yeah, because I was thinking we could all also, if we get the Hall of the Stars, which I am putting on the application next year, even though we actually had a audience, almost all the seats were filled.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hopefully, if we have the Hall of the Stars, I was thinking during that, the True True Friend thing, all of us, not like dance around, but, go out into the audience while we're lip syncing it and, shake the hands of people in the audience.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nova, if you need any help with like editing audio or video, I can do that for you. Oh yeah, Lefty.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. Did you send me the money yet or no?
Not yet. I haven't.
I poke you.
Yeah, I saw that. Can you send me in your chat how much it was?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. There we go. See, after that, I think was the Hall panel, or was it before that? It was on day 2. I know that, but we all afterwards, with the panel, they'll do Q&As. Dusty Cat was with her for her panel, and I remember my question, because she's a well-renowned singer, and my question was, have you ever recorded or given thought to recording your own version of a Def Leppard song? And the audience started laughing a bit, because I knew what they were thinking, and I quickly added, it doesn't have to be Pour Some Sugar on Me. It could, I think you could knock Photograph out of the park. And Dusty Cat came on, and this is the part where I said I almost had to throw down with Dusty Cat. He came on and said, oh, come on, everyone knows Def Leppard stopped making music after Pyromania. And I shouted, wrong, sir, wrong. You are wrong. Hysteria is a masterpiece. And he said, On Through the Night's their best album. And then some guy sitting down next to where I was standing next to the microphone, he's like, I'm a high and dry man myself. And now that I think back to it, I should have made a joke with Dusty Cat. I'm like, oh, Dusty, stop bringing on the heartbreak. That's a song by Def Leppard.
Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing on
the funniest thing after that, because I had no idea Lena was going to say this. She's like, no, I haven't recorded any Def Leppard songs. And then she sheepishly added, but I will admit, in my younger days, I kind of may have jumped onto a few countertops and danced to Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Aww.
Did not expect to hear her say that. let's see. The second night, I had a choice between going with Blackbird and his friends to Brony Palooza because they were going to watch Michelle Creeber and Black Griffin, or I had a chance to go to the Grand Galloping Gala because I brought gala gear because I didn't know if I was going to go this year, and I decided, yeah, you know what, I brought the stuff, I'll go, because I mean, Brony Palooza, as many talented people are in the community, I'm not really interested in that, you know.
Yeah.
So I went to the gala. Actually, it was a lot of fun, especially the stage play they had. They had like Twilight, the rest of the main six, Cadence and Shining Armor, and Spike. The theme was A Night at the Movies, so they were all trapped in like a movie universe, and they had a play. The play would go on in between sets where people would dance. And
oh, cool!
It was so cool, yeah. It was funny because they had like two guys playing, Snips and Snails, but they were like also playing Bill and Ted from the Bill and Ted movies. And one of them, I think it was whoever Keanu Reeves played. I can't remember who Keanu Reeves played. I think it was Bill. Like tried to flirt with Rainbow Dash, and he got playfully smacked. It was so cool because it ended with this huge lightsaber battle between Twilight, Shining Armor, and Spike, because Twilight had been turned to the dark side by the Pony of Shadows.
Of course.
Yeah. And they made such a funny, self-aware joke about the show, because the guy playing Spike, who was dressed in Padawan gear, was like, I know how we can get you back, Twilight, with a kick-ass musical number. And the irony is, they started doing From Now On. So like, hey, Looney predicted the future. Then after that, it kind of mellowed out. I got to dance with an Octavia fursuiter to Time of Our Lives.
I'm not a butt. I'm not a butt, Secret Dreamer. You're a butt.
Let me think. Nova.
Am not. No, I refuse to accept it.
Nova, that is the wrong accept.
Yeah, that is. It's okay though. He has dyslexia. It's okay.
I think my favorite part of the gala was they started playing Rainbow, the song from the movie.
Yeah.
And Looney started a conga line to it. Then after that, I really wasn't feeling tired because it ran from like 9 o'clock to midnight. And I decided to go to Riffing Rainbow, where these two guys just riffed on horrible MLP fan fictions. And I swear to God, I thought people in the audience laughed. The first story that they read was, I can't even remember what the name was. The basic gist of it was Twilight does a spell that backfires on her and turns her and Big Mac into spiders. Have spider sex.
Oh dear God.
No, yeah, it goes on to describe what it was like a bag of potato chips being crunched. And the spelling, obviously it's a horrendous story, but like the spelling was horrendous. It was like Tweedlighted speckle, and oh my God, it was so terrible. And then afterwards, the same guys running that panel went to the Hall of Chaos, and I decided to follow them. And they did this like MLP trivia panel where like if they and several other people who were hosting the panel got a trivia question wrong, they had to take a shot. Oh jeez. Yeah, and then there was one question, there was one piece of trivia that if they got wrong, they had to take a shot of ranch dip. And all of them ended up getting that one wrong, so they all had to take a shot of ranch dip. And by that point, one of them had to back out because they were getting so drunk they couldn't write on the board that they were to write out their answers.
Oh God.
One of them said, "I'm so glad I'm staying in the Hilton because I don't think I could walk across the street in my state."
Oh, I wish we hadn't missed it. There is next year. There is always next year. Trying to get your jacket just right.
Then I didn't get to bed that night because of how late that panel ran.
Oh
and
boy!
I only got like 3 hours of sleep too because I wanted to get up and make sure the last day lasted as long as it could. I remember that was the day I got my AJ plushie. I finally bought my very first MLP plushie. It was from my favorite pony, so I'm happy.
My first MLP plushie was Blank Canvas's plushie.
Aw. Honestly, I can't believe I didn't even know. Still can't. Secret Dreamer actually recognized me because I didn't know. She knew what I looked like.
I think I might have given her a picture. I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I couldn't get Badge Guy and Oreo Churro because when I went down to go get them, they already shut down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Were you at least able to get him a coffee?
No.
Sorry. It's okay. I'll get him. I'll give him some money when I have some extra. Speaking of money, I keep pushing you. I'm sorry. I really am. I feel horrible. I know that I keep poking. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. That silence means you're mad. I'm sorry.
No.
I might be pushy.
Okay, you're richer.
Woo! Shut up, Ben. I'm not gonna shut up. You shut up, Ebek. Oh, geez, what am I saying? That's my boyfriend. He's gonna do naughty things now. I know it's business, but I mean, I always feel like I'm being pushy.
The funniest thing I saw in the vendor hall, and I know what to expect from this fandom when it comes to fan art and all that, but the funniest thing I saw, because I was not expecting it, was someone made art, and I kind of wish I bought it just because of how hilarious it was. Someone made an art of a sexy Tantabus.
Oh yeah, you should have bought that.
I mean, it was just so absurdly hilarious. And also there was someone with a flutterbat, fursuit walking around. But had like all this black leather stuff on it. So every time someone like, "Hey, look, there's sexy flutterbat," everyone who heard would turn their heads at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dulcet!
My friend Blackbird actually bought that, by the way.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
You did? Aw! Did he turn you into an alicorn?
He bought it because it was like I just described the Tantabus picture. It was so like he revels in the absurd and he loved it, and he likes KP, so he decided to buy it.
Let's see. I'm safe to say that you are at least finished.
Yay.
So yeah, we're gonna zoom out. Gotta re-lasso this.
See, I also bought this really cool picture of Chrysalis that kind of glows when you shine a light on it. But also, not only was it cool, I also bought it so I could show it to Midnight and say, haha, I bought your waifu.
Let me do this really quick.
See, oh, and then after that, after I bought my AJ plushie, went in line with Blackbird and his roommates for an M.A. Larson panel, which he read off a script he wrote for an episode that he said Hasbro kind of took and changed it up a bit, and it turned into Rarity Investigates from season 5. But this one is kind of basically the same thing with a few minor tweaks, but everyone was laughing right along. It was honestly, I think, would have been one of the best episodes if it had been made. And there was a hilarious line in there where Rainbow Dash zoomed by a concession stand so quick she knocked everything over and covered everything on the guy running the concession stand, and she would stop and say, sorry, no time to apologize, before flying off, and M.A. Larson paused. Like, that's actually a really great line when you think about it.
Yeah.
And then one of the descriptions was when Rainbow Dash was, being accused of something she didn't do, and no one believed her. The description says, somehow using flash animation, a pony dejectedly loses all hope that anyone will believe her. That is like the greatest description I've ever read in my life. Let's see. After that, we waited in line. Leave me alone, work.
Can you come in? I know you just got back from a really big trip, but can you come in?
Yeah, no. I was in 4 states yesterday. I was in Maryland, I was in Michigan, I was in Washington, then I got back to Alaska. Too many time zones.
How bad is the jet lag?
I slept until 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Let's see. Snow pone. What's the snow pone?
You're a snow pone.
Oh, I thought I was a blue neck.
You are a blue neck, but you're also a snow pone.
Yes, Stylus, I'm from Alaska.
He's from the Great White North. The land of oil and Sarah Palin.
Where we call snowmobiles snow machines up here. Let me think. After the M.A. Larson panel, we went up and waited in line for like hour and a half for Lena Hall's autograph, because we knew her line would fill up really fast. She could only do autographs Saturday and Sunday.
Hang on, Lefty, can you do something for me real quick?
What?
I think the stream might have stopped broadcasting.
Still says it's live on my end.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's... Hold on, let me refresh this then. Oh, hold on a minute. Come in! Hold on a minute, I can't hear you.
What?
Secret Dreamers is annoying me. have the that I don't so
No, Batman would win.
tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Yay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It does look though that I might have to end the stream soon because my battery's running out. And the cord that I use doesn't reach my table. Yeah, there we go. That says that the battery's running low. Shit. Alright, are you cool with me ending the stream now and then we can pick it back up maybe in like a couple hours? Now I'm gonna end the stream because I can't hear you, Lefty. So I'll be seeing you guys.